Hello friends, welcome back to Hyderabad now. And in this video today, we're going to explore top 5 places to invest in West Hyderabad. And I made a video earlier this year, in January 2025, predicting the top 5 places to invest in 2025. So if you haven't watched that video, you can get the link to that video in the description and can watch that video. But in this video today, we're going to explore top 5 places considering the latest developments which has happened in West Hyderabad in the last 4 to 5 months. And in this context, this video is going to help you to invest for a horizon of next 5 to 6 months. Also in this video, I'll try to give a price range in which you need to invest and specific areas in these locations where you need to invest. So some of the places being covered in this video are not going to be that developed, which can raise some eyebrows in terms of why we are giving this investment options. But typically, if you are a wise investor, you know the right time to invest is when the infrastructure is still under development and has not completely been developed. So the number 5 on our list is Financial District, which is definitely one of the places to invest if you're looking for good rental yield. And this is going to be a place where a lot of MNCs are coming in next 1 to 2 years. So some of the top MNCs are having their corporate offices here. So you're going to have a huge rental demand in this area. But that being said, this area is already pretty developed. So the current price in this area already takes into account the infrastructure developments. So you might not see a lot of property appreciation here, but the best thing that can happen in this area is the rental yield that you will be getting once your property is completed, because you can see a huge rental demand in this area for next another 5 to 6 years. And the rent for a 3 BHK can touch around 1 lakh rupees in next 2 to 3 years in this location. So this is definitely one of the best places if you're looking for investment, primarily for rental yield standpoint. Number 4 on our list is Puppalaguda and Narsingi. Again, this area is pretty developed and most of the developments happened over here in last 2 to 3 years. So again, the prices over here reflects the development which has already happened over here, and similar to Financial District, you can see huge rental demand over here. But at the same time, the property price can appreciate a bit considering the prices over here is bit less compared to Financial District. So the right price point to enter into Puppalaguda market or Narsingi market is below 9,000 rupees per square feet, and that's the best price which you can enter if you are looking for proper investment over here in Puppalaguda and Narsingi. That being said, some of the areas you can take into account in Puppalaguda and Narsingi is areas closer to Upper Najanan, which is one of the best places to invest. And the third on our list is Tellapur and Kollur. So we have seen huge developments in Tellapur in last 2 to 3 years, but the area which is still under development is Kollur. And with the prestigious new project coming up in Kollur, primarily to the area near Exit 2, is definitely one of the places to invest. But in the next 2 to 3 years, you can see decent price appreciation over here. With Prestige coming into picture and all the areas near Exit 2 is where primarily you should focus on. Not in the Kollur village. Primarily you can focus on areas closer to Exit 2, whether it's the area closer to Radial Road 7 or Radial Road 7 extension, or some of the areas closer to Outer Ring Road Service Road are the areas you need to focus on, because you can see decent appreciation in these areas. You might not see huge developments in Kollur village and those areas, and the price point which you need to enter into in these areas should not be more than 7,200 rupees per square feet, because that is the decent price point to enter in this location. Anything above 7,500 is definitely not suggested at this point of time, but depending on the builder profile and the approval of the project, you can take a call. Moving ahead, the number 2 on our list is Budwel. And Budwel was the top pick when I made the video earlier this year. The pace of development which I was expecting in Budwel area earlier this year didn't meet that expectation, but obviously at this point of time some of the good news is happening. Things like My Home is coming up, their new project in Budwel area. Also the Eco Hill Park, which is almost pretty close to completion. These are the positives in this location. Also the road work for the new exit in Budwel, definitely one of the positives in this area. So with these developments, you can see decent appreciation in 2026, and at least for next 6 to 7 months till the project from My Home is getting launched, you're going to see some demand over here. So at this point, the only project over here is Prestige Spring Heights. Probably in 2026, we are going to see the road work development completed over here in Budwel, and once that is completed, we are going to see a huge demand coming up over here. But at least till the road work is complete, this is the right time to invest in this area. And finally, the number 1 on the list is Neopolis and Kokapet area. But that being said, you can blindly focus on any of the areas in Kokapet and Neopolis. I'm going to suggest some of the areas in Kokapet and Neopolis areas, primarily the area which is connecting Kokapet to Neopolis, and that is where you're going to get the best value for your money, because in Neopolis the price is around 11 to 12,000 rupees per square feet. But this area which is closer to Neopolis, the road work is going on right now, and you can get apartments below 9,000 rupees per square feet here. And once the road is complete, the prices is going to go up to almost 10,000 rupees per square feet, and that can happen pretty quickly in next 6 to 7 months. So this is the right time to invest in this area, and you should buy apartments below 9,000 rupees per square feet in this area. You can also focus on Neopolis area, and you can selectively pick projects which are below 10,000 rupees per square feet. There are very few options, and if you want to explore these opportunities, you can reach out to us at the number which is flashing on the screen, or WhatsApp us in the number in the description, and we'll get back to it with more details. So that's pretty much it. These are top 5 locations to explore for next 5 to 6 months and the early part of 2026. I hope you like this video. If yes, give this video a thumbs up, and if you are new to our channel, do not forget to subscribe to the channel. Thanks a lot for watching.